Hey, what is up? Let's do 15 minutes of stretching. I'm Preston. Thank you for joining me today. Let's get right into it. 15 minutes of stretching. All you'll need is a mat. Let's start with some small neck rolls. And then make those rolls bigger. Nice and slow, and then stop your neck roll. Let's go in the other direction. First, start out small, and then make that neck roll bigger and bigger. All right, let's stop that neck roll. Let's take our left hand on the right side of our temple. Gently pull over to the left. Drop your right shoulder. Take some nice deep breaths here. Come back to center. Let's do the other side. Right hand, left temple. Gently pull over to the right as you drop your left shoulder. You might hear some cracking going on. As long as it's not painful, it's okay. All right, let's release that. Come back to center. We'll take a quick side body stretch, both sides. Reach the arms up to the sky. Let the left hand fall to the mat, then left forearm. Right hand reaches over to the left as you bend your torso over to the left, keeping the right butt cheek on the mat. Maybe look up a little bit. All right, let's come back to center. Do the same thing on the other side. Arms up to the sky. Right hand falls to the mat this time as you let your right forearm fall. Your left hand comes over, side body stretch on the left. Maybe look up. Nice deep breaths here. Then let's come back to center. Let's do some big shoulder rolls in one direction. Shrugging your shoulders up, rolling them back and down. And then let's reverse that other direction. Big old shoulder rolls. Stretching is so good, I encourage you to do it every day for a few minutes. All right. Let's see here. Let's flip on over to all fours. Lift your hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Pedal your feet out. Try and get your heels to touch the mat every time you pedal. Engage your abs. Lift your hips up even higher. Continue the pedaling. And then stop the pedal. Lift your heels and hips up, and then lower your heels as low as they can get to the mat. Raise your your right leg up to the sky, and then glide it through your wrists. Scooch that left leg back. We're doing the pigeon pose. So right hand or right knee is in between your two wrists. And then you can lower yourself down to the mat. Really extend that left leg back far. Left knee is on the mat. Top of the left foot is on the mat. And then you can lower yourself as low as it feels good. All right. And then let's come back up. Push yourself back up. Left foot comes over, right foot steps back, lift your hips up again, another quick downward facing dog. Pedal your feet out, one at a time. And then lift your heels up, press your heels down. Left leg comes up to the sky as you glide it between your wrists once again. Pigeon pose on the left. Scoot your right leg back. Lower your forearms to the mat. And maybe let your head touch the mat. All right, great job. One more breath here. And then let's push up off the mat once again. Come back to plank. Lower your knees to the mat. We'll do a few cat and cow movements. We'll do the moving cat and cow. So inhale, drop your stomach, arch your back for the cow. Look up at the corners of your room. And then exhale, push the mat away. Round your back, shift your weight towards your heels a little bit for the cat. Inhale back to center, look up towards the corners of your room once again. And then exhale, push the mat away, round your back, weight back towards your heels for the cat. Let's do one more of each. Inhale, look up, arch your back for the cow, and then exhale, push that mat away, around your back, shift your weight back to your heels. Nice work. Let's come back to all fours. We'll sit back into a child's pose. So widen your knees about as wide as the mat. Have your big toes touching behind you. Shift your weight back towards your heels as you push the mat away with your hands. Child's pose. Take your left elbow, bring it towards your left knee as you move your right hand over to your left. So we got a little lat stretch going on as we do the child's pose lower back stretch. Try and get your weight as close to your heels as possible. Breathe in and out nice and slowly. Great job. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Walk your hands back to center first. Push your weight back again towards your heels. Get your butt as close to your heels as possible. Then take your right elbow, move it towards your right knee. Then your left hand moves over to the right. Side body stretch on the left, lat stretch on the left. Nice work. From here, let's walk it back to center. Let's lie down on our mat. We'll take a quick quad stretch on the left and then on the right. So while you're lying on your mat, left foot comes towards your butt. Grab it with your left hand. Right hand comes parallel. You rest your forehead on your right forearm. Pull your left foot to your butt. Quad stretch on the left. Push your pelvis into the mat to get more out of that stretch. And then let that go. Left hand supports your head now as your right foot comes back towards your butt. Extend the left leg out long, right heel into right glute. Push your right hand, right heel into your butt. Push your pelvis down onto the mat. One last breath here. On your next exhale, lower that down to the mat. Great job. Let's place our hands next to our chest. Push up into a high cobra. Let your pelvis stay towards the mat. You can come up onto your toes. Maybe rock back and forth here. Only 4 minutes left. That's no fun. All right. Let's come back to kneeling. From here, come to half kneeling. Let's see, my head, all right there. Let's do this instead. From kneeling, let's come back to all fours. Let's flip around onto our butts. One of my favorite hip openers here. Come to cross-legged position. This one's really intense for me because of my tight hips. Take your left foot on top of your right knee. Reach your arms up to the sky. Sit up nice and tall. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then on your exhale, hinge forward with that left foot on top of your left knee or left shin. Engage your abs, nice flat back. Keep your shoulder blades pinching together. Every exhale, hinge forward a little bit more. And then once you can't hinge anymore, let your arms fall to the mat, round your back, let your head fall, get deeper into that stretch. Nice work. All right, then let's walk our hands back. Stack our spine nice and tall, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. So this time, from the cross-legged position, the right foot comes on top of the left knee. Sit up nice and tall. Pinch your shoulder blades together. For me, I have a rounded upper back, so I have to really focus on that straight posture. Raise your arms up to the sky. Engage your abs. Hinge forward at your hips as you hinge forward on each exhale. Try and keep your back nice and flat. You should feel this on the right side this time. And then once you can't hinge anymore, let your arms fall to the mat. Head hang. We'll take a few breaths here. On your next exhale, walk your hands back, stack your spine up to sitting. Nice and tall. All right. From here, let's do a couple of inner thigh stretches, hamstring stretches. First, we'll do the hamstring stretch. Pretty simple. Just put your legs straight out in front of you. Sit up nice and tall on your sits bones. Raise your arms up to the sky. And then just fall forward towards your feet. Your knees might bend here if you have tight hamstrings. You can keep them bent, or you can try and straighten them, keeping your feet flexed. Let your hands fall wherever they may on your thighs. One more breath here. You can reach for your toes if that works. All right, let's roll, stacking each vertebrae on top of each other. Roll back up to sitting. Flip around. Cross-legged. We'll take one big deep breath in. And then let that all go. Great job. That was 15 minutes of stretching. If you like the video, please subscribe. We are live every Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, and every day we do a little something different. Tabata, HIIT, Pilates, core, stretching. Thank you for joining me and have a great rest of your day.